So in between that process, she also had to overcome, of course, is it legal? Does it work? What's the track record? The security of the transfer. She had it in a cold storage. We had a Kraken account opened up. Let's move into the deal close story of the week. And I'm really excited about this one. And I'm going to try to paint the picture for you. This is a gal who's in her 20s who bought Bitcoin at a very, very early adoption phase, somewhere for around $14,000 to $20,000. It was what her total amount in, but I don't know the exact number, except it was pretty much close to zero, right, when she bought it. And it literally went to $50 million, okay? And so about a month ago, she watched one of these masterminds and said, over the last 48 hours, we couldn't stop watching all of your content and learning all about the Deferred Sales Trust. And we've been trying to solve this because I have never sold one Bitcoin. In fact, she goes, well, actually, that's actually wrong. I bought it the first day. The next day, it lost like 8 or 10%. And I sold it. It was a very small part. But then I bought back in a couple of days later, and then I have never sold since, okay? And she just slowly kept buying and buying and buying and buying and never sold because of the capital gains tax. But the other part of it was she wanted to be able to retire from the corporate W-2 Google job, right? And she wanted to start another potential business and do some other things. And so for her, she's living in California, high capital gains tax. She found us and she goes, look, I have an outcome for the funds. I don't want to just sell it to defer the tax. I have a place that it helps provide some transformation for myself. And actually her business partner was they knew each other in college and were close friends and continued being close friends. So he had the business idea. She liked the idea. And guess what? They were able to sell 5 million to start. Okay. 5 million. So it actually basically matches our first DST crypto deal, which was Ethereum with Bitcoin that happened about 90 days ago. And that was 5 million. Okay. So she started. Now it's interesting. They both did 5 million. And part of why she did 5 million, because she's single. And if we remember with the DST IRC 453, 5 million per person per year on the DST, call that regular. Okay. Anything above and beyond that would be subject to an interest rate. So this first 5 million, although she needed about 6.3 million, this first 5 million is at a 0% interest charge from the government. And also, so it's been about, from the time we first talked to now, it's been about 30 days. And we closed it as of about a week ago. So in between that process, she also had to overcome, of course, is it legal? Does it work? What's the track record? The security of the transfer. She had it in a cold storage. We had a Kraken account opened up. We were able to share the 2FA codes to make sure everything was seamless there and transparent. She talked with the bank. High level of due diligence, very sophisticated and smart. But she got comfortable with it, and we just closed.